Welcome everyone to episode 37 of the COD Casuals, and I'm your host Justin.
And I'm Mike.
How you doing, Mike?
Lovely. Doing well. This is a fun episode.
Yeah.
I've been kind of like almost being a little sad about it since we're wrapping up our time on Cold War. It's coming to an end. It's crazy.
This is the final overview of Cold War and our opinions on the game right before we lead into Vanguard.
Yeah.
And into another grind.
Yeah, right. The grind just never stops we so what's the date today? Today's the 25th. So it was yesterday, the 24th, that I ended up hitting Master.
Yeah.
So we both hit Master Prestige.
Mm-hmm.
You're, I think, 250 or just about 250.
I'm a little over 250.
Oh yeah, over
I think
250
like
now.
256
Okay.
or something.
And then you got all the season challenges done.
Yeah.
So you're like totally done.
Yeah.
And I still have one season challenge left. That's grinding me. Yeah. I didn't get it. I tried to play. Dude, I played probably like 3 games today.
Yeah.
None. Didn't get any.
Yeah.
Like first game, it ended early.
Yeah.
Because it's the challenge.
Squad wipe.
Yeah, squad wipe.
Yeah.
Bro, that challenge me. It's like it's driving me up a wall.
Yeah. It's because like you're thinking about it so
exactly.
much. That's the thing. Like when I loaded into it, I'm like I'm thinking about is going for as many kills as I can.
That's the thing. Like I go in and I hang around a point and I end up getting kills. Like one of the games I dropped like 32 kills, 33 kills. But I would always be like, I'd get the kills, and then I would look up, like I'd kill. One of them I went on like a 12 streak.
Yeah.
And I didn't get any. I'm like, dude, come on. Like, I didn't get one squad wipe. But that one's just, I'll end up getting it, but it's just.
Yeah.
It's
you
just
have to. You're at 95%.
That's the only challenge I have left. I have to do, I have to do 10 times. I've got one of them.
Yeah.
So hopefully it just starts flowing for me.
Yeah. But like again, I was saying like overall recap of Cold War. I guess like we can do we're gonna go through the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies in that order.
Yes.
But yeah, you and I have played this game a lot.
Oh yeah.
A ton.
Hustled through this game.
And I'll go like I have some stats like written down from like me personally.
Because our stats are pretty equal. I think maybe everything that you have, I differ like less than a day.
Yeah. I was like we played a ton.
Yeah.
Especially working full time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit 24 days like total.
Yeah.
Like tonight when we play.
Yeah.
I think you're like at 20 or about to hit 20 overall.
I think so. Yeah. I think I might be 20 or 21.
Yeah.
Your time, you've definitely got like I think your multiplayer is maybe a day more than mine.
Yeah.
But what you have a lot of is zombies.
Yeah. Zombies. The first season like I grinded out zombies.
Yeah. Hardcore
to get the dark ether camo.
Yeah.
But yeah, this COD we've played a lot, like a ton of.
Oh, dude, I've hustled on this like no other.
Yeah,
and it's good because obviously like with all that time on there and every goal that we've hit on that game, like I thought this is a fantastic Call of Duty.
Yeah, we've we've played enough to give like a pretty solid opinion about. This game.
So this is over. Total probably 40 days between two people that we have. Worth of playing the game.
Yeah. Pre-ordering this game, playing it at launch, playing the alpha.
Yeah, played the alpha, played the beta, did everything for this game.
Our final overview, we can jump into it, right?
Right. So we'll jump into the campaign. We'll touch on that for about 10 seconds.
Yeah. Campaign. I mean, it was a good campaign. It's Call of Duty.
Next.
I haven't played like a Call of Duty where the campaign was just straight up bad. So
I don't.
Their campaign, like I'll be honest, like this wasn't my favorite campaign, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, this one was a little confusing at first.
Yeah.
It had a lot of good characters in it, which I liked. But they've obviously left it on that cliffhanger going into the next one. You know, with like I remember that end scene when you're on the cliff and that guy, like depending I guess on how you played it.
Yeah.
If you had like the good ending.
Yeah.
And then like they turn around, pulls a gun on you. I can't remember the guy's name. I should remember.
Mason.
No, it wasn't Mason. It's the other guy who he always wore like the leather jacket and he had he wore the aviator shades.
Oh, Adler.
Yeah, Adler. Yeah, he goes and pulls the gun on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a pretty good campaign. Unfortunately, like thinking about it now, I can't really think of too many memorable parts in that game.
Yeah.
You know, like or regarding the campaign.
Yeah.
Like I remember MW, like they had that really cool night vision scene.
Yeah.
You know, so they had a lot of cool things. Like like the original Modern Warfare had all gillied up. Like
there are some that I remember. One specifically. You're in the like Spetsnaz like embassy.
Oh yes,
and you're just sneaking around.
Yeah, you're right.
That I remember, and you get in the elevator, and the soldier like questions you.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if you answer the person wrong, like he'll try to attack you or kill you.
Yeah.
But if you answer him right, then he'll
lets you go.
away.
Yeah, that's Zakayev.
Yeah.
Because he's from the original MW.
Yeah. That mission. There was another one where you're trying to rescue someone like at night. I can't even. I think it was a side mission. I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But I mean, overall, like I enjoyed the campaign. I only played it once. I didn't go back and play it again.
Yeah, I didn't go back either. I usually don't with a lot of the campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, I just play them one time through.
Yeah.
If they're really really good,
mm-hmm.
I'll play them again. But usually, I'll go back if I want to get like trophies and stuff and get the collectibles for them.
Yeah, and like this campaign, or like any COD campaign. The story, like overall, like I mean, they pay a lot of attention to it, obviously.
Yep.
And when I first load into a COD, like surprisingly, I don't touch multiplayer right away. I try to blow through the campaign.
Yeah.
Mainly because the campaigns, like I would say they work on not the hardest, but it's a big part of COD.
Right.
There's always a campaign besides Black Ops 4, but we don't talk about
that. Right.
And the campaign, it was good. They put in a lot of effort. I enjoyed it. And overall, I'll give it like out of 10. Like compared to the other CODs.
Yeah.
Like, should we compare it to the other CODs or just like overall?
Well, we can give two separate ratings.
Okay. So overall, I'll give it like a 7.3.
Okay. I like the decimal rating. I like it.
And then compared to other CODs, I'd have to give it like 6.
Yeah. I would agree for the most part. I'm trying to think like as it's standalone, just as is. It's probably in that 7s range for me. Like I would maybe bump it up to an 8 because there wasn't anything in that game that I like abhorred. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That I just was like, yo, this sucks.
Yeah.
Like where I remember some of the other campaigns, not naming names. There were some of them I was like, really?
Yeah.
Like, come on, like this is stupid.
Yeah.
There wasn't any moments like that from what I remember.
Yeah.
In Cold War. It was just it reminds me, it's obviously just kind of continuing from the original Black Ops, like with all the numbers and like that era too.
Yeah, the prequel.
Yeah. It was just really like it was kind of trippy sometimes with the campaign, really trying to follow what was going on.
Yeah. Especially if you were new and like you didn't play the Black Ops series.
Right.
Like,
you have no idea what's happening.
This wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah. But no, it definitely wasn't a bad campaign. Like some of the campaigns I really liked. I remember like Ghost's ending was so good. Yeah. Like that was a fantastic ending. But the thing that I like about this at least is they had a good job developing that guy Adler.
Yeah.
Like I know I did just forget his name earlier, but that character, like he was definitely memorable.
Yeah.
And they made sure to bring in guys like Weaver and bringing in these people who are like well-known characters like Frank Woods.
Yeah.
Guys that you would know.
Like Tavish.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, right? Because they're fan favorites. They know they're not going to create someone better.
Yeah.
Imagine
playing this game and like I mean, there are people that play this game that don't know any of those characters because they didn't play like MW2.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And they're but think about this, like name one like character from Ghosts.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you can't, bro. I can't.
We can't. I can.
Yeah. Like I think one of the guys, I thought his name was like Wolf or something. But,
I don't know.
Dude, I remember all I remember about Ghost is that's where they had the dog. I think the dog Riley. I think that was his name.
Ghost was the only COD I played the campaign and maybe 3 multiplayer matches.
Yeah.
Then I stopped playing.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. But overall, compared to the other CODs, like what would you give it out of 10?
Compared to the other CODs, I'd give it like low 6, 6.1, 6.2.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fair.
I'd say it's like just like average.
Yeah.
Like intermediate plus.
Yeah. And again, like this is all opinion based. This is us.
Yeah. If you disagree, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Tell us we're trash. We have no idea what we're talking about. We don't know Call of Duty campaigns.
But
we're not here to talk about the campaign.
The real reason why we're here.
Right. The whole reason.
Multiplayer.
Yes. Okay. So multiplayer. Again, played quite a fair amount about it. I don't really even know. Like, where do you want to start with the multiplayer? Like the first thing.
So first thing I think we should talk about is just the overall maps of the game. So some notes I had here. I know a lot of us were pretty upset at launch with only 8 original maps.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a huge thing in the COD community.
That was a layout.
We were definitely part of that.
Yep, we were pissed.
And then they start to add in maps throughout the season, which we'll get into later.
Yep.
I'm only saying 8 original maps because they added Nuketown. That doesn't count.
Yeah,
that's not a new map.
Yeah, like I get that they have to go and reskin it and it changes a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's Nuketown.
It's Nuketown.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, what were your opinions about only 8 maps?
I mean, I didn't like it at first. It was really frustrating. Yeah, because that's like what we're hearing about Vanguard, right? Is there's going to be what, like 20 something?
Yeah.
20 plus new maps, and I think they're going to have some reskin maps from old CODs. That's what you expect. Paying $60 for a game. We paid $70 because we were expecting to get a PS5.
Yeah,
RIP. But still, you pay that price and you're gonna play multiplayer, and there's only 6 maps. It's really frustrating.
Yeah.
Thankfully, they did rectify that later on by adding more. But with those maps that they added, they weren't bad maps.
I know. At first, we weren't the biggest fan of like just multiplayer in general, and I think a big part of that was just because there were only 8 maps. We didn't know the maps, and which in return like made us play bad because we didn't know the maps. But I will say the 8 original maps, like, they grew on me a lot.
Big time.
Like
big time.
I could play Moscow every single match if I needed to.
Yeah, no, absolutely, I agree. And coming into this game, it was so difficult because we came from MW, completely different engine, like play style. It's just it was hard to adjust at first, for sure. And same thing like when we went from Cold War to playing the Vanguard Alpha and Beta. Like it was definitely easier because we've done it already, but it was still a bit of a shock. Getting used to it. So that definitely had an impact too. But I agree, those maps have absolutely grown on me. I think the only one that's just not going to is probably Miami. That's the only map. I think that was a real like, it's a very cool map. I love,
in theory it's cool.
Like I love the placement of that map, and I love like the overall design, but just the way it plays, I don't like at all.
I don't think that map worked very well, like on a casual aspect. In the CDL, like we're not gonna touch upon like competitive or anything in this, but like it worked, there for S&D and stuff.
But that's where I really would think it's more towards, is like when I think about that map, I think of Search and Destroy.
But I will have to admit, Armada Strike has grown on me a lot. I still, not my favorite map.
It's a love-hate. It's a love-hate.
But for some reason, we just know how to play that map. And we're always pulling like reverse sweeps. Always on that map.
And I think what like something that sucks about Armada Strike is how useless kill streaks are on that map for me. That's something that kind of bothers me about it. Like you don't run a cruise on that map. Or like an artillery, like it's worthless. You can't do anything. It's so hard to read when you got the laptop pulled up and you're trying to fry. You just can't do anything. And Cartel is a map that ended up kind of coming in and out. Like we haven't played it very much. I like it.
No, it's definitely grown on me. I think. I mean, again, I reiterate, like we play the maps enough, and now we know how to actually play it. Because before, man, those bushes were so annoying. Now I don't even like think about the bushes.
No, I agree, and I think something that with the maps, like just saying like, oh, we like them, but a reason like I don't like Miami is because of the visibility of it. I think these the maps did a pretty good job of being able to have the difference between just like the overall environment and the person that you're seeing. Like the colors, like they are a bit drab sometimes, but they do a good job of being able to highlight, especially with like skins and everything in the game coming later. It's not like you're getting caught out because you can't see stuff, and they fixed that, like you said, with Cartel with the bushes. That was a problem, and they ended up fixing that. So I thought that was a good design with all of the maps, as you could actually see what was going on.
And then we can go into like the other point I had. So in total, like I counted 17 like new maps they added into Cold War. That excludes the 8 remastered maps from the Black Ops series. So in total, they had 25 maps.
Yeah.
Which is that's what we expect like from a COD, right? But it was 25 maps in the span of the whole year.
Right.
Which, I would much rather have, 15. 15, that's reasonable.
Right.
Launch. I understand why they did that.
Yep.
I wish they didn't. I get why they're doing it with seasons and stuff and whatnot. It keeps people playing, which, we played, but also, like, we're a fan of Call of Duty.
Right.
A lot of people, like, definitely dropped off. We hit Master Prestige every season. There are a lot of people that
just a little flex.
Didn't. Yeah. A lot of people definitely did not.
No way. Yeah, it's just, again, we've talked about that before, too, right? How Call of Duty, it has a hard time just keeping people throughout the life cycle of the game,
Yeah.
So if you're not hooked right in the beginning and you're like, screw this game, but then maybe around this point you're like, oh wow, the game's really good,
Yeah.
But we're so far along into the game that they've lost so many people. It's hard to bring them back in.
Yeah, exactly. And we can touch upon this like a little bit. The 8 maps that were remastered were just added from like the Black Ops series. My opinion's like half and half. Like I enjoy it because my favorite map to play on this game is probably Raid. I love Raid. And it just flows well on this game. But like it's also you're just recycling maps, which again it's like it's a win-win for me, but at the same exact time it's like maybe you should add new maps.
Yeah, they're definitely tugging at your heartstrings with that. Yeah. It's just like I mentioned with the campaign. They bring back people that and characters like that, and then you're instantly gravitating towards that more. Yeah. Absolutely. Standoff, Raid. Those are some of my favorite maps in that game.
Yeah,
100% Raid is up there. Like Raid is an amazing map. It's always going to be such a good map.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I like that they're bringing these maps in because they all play well.
Yeah.
Every single map that they brought back from the old series plays well in this game.
Yeah.
And because they're just good maps,
Yep.
And or you could run into the risk of making new maps and they're just god awful.
Yeah.
Right? Which luckily, like for this game, like
they didn't.
They didn't. You can go off of like the new maps that they add like throughout the season. Like I won't name all of them, but
but
Deprogram, America,
Echelon, Diesel,
like
with the Pines,
Apocalypse.
Yeah. Like I thought they overall did a good job with those maps as well. Just like with any, like they grow on you over time as you start to learn them and get better at them. I thought. Like, I don't know. At first, I wasn't really a big fan of, like we're talking about, with them remastering maps. But then they ended up, I saw their process. Like, they would do one map.
Yeah.
Or, like, maybe 1 or 2 maps that are remastered. I think they would do 1, and then they would do 3 new maps. Or 2 or 3 new maps along with that. Which was good. They give you a classic that you're looking forward to, and then 3 that you're like, okay, well, these are going to be new maps. Instead of just, like, classics all day.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they're taking a risk of making new maps, but there's guaranteed one map that you like, and if you don't like the remastered map, like you just
that's their insurance map.
Exactly.
like this is our backup map. Like, hey, if the rest of the season sucks, at least Raid came out of this.
Exactly. And like if you don't like Raid or Express or
get the hell out of here.
You didn't play Call of Duty.
Get out of here.
So I guess to like round it out just about the maps, overall, I grew on me a lot. I enjoyed the majority of the maps, like all 25 for the most part, minus like Miami.
Yeah, Miami was the only one that just never grew on me. Like I just could not.
Like every single time we would load into that map, we're like, all right, let's end it as fast as we can. You and I hop on an objective or just to like get the hill going as fast as we can so we can end the game.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? In 6v6, that map is just, it's so slow.
Yeah.
Like it feels just glacial.
Yeah. They did fix it by making Miami Strike.
That's
a good map.
I was just going to say, bro, I was like, Miami Strike, damn good map.
Which is funny because like it's half of the map.
Yeah. But that shows, right? Just cut it in half, and like I like the nighttime thing.
Yeah.
But still, like, just throw it in the day, and it's half the map. Money.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, overall, maps in this game, I'll give out of 10. Oh. I'll give it like a. I don't want to say an 8. Or like a 7.7.
Oh, bro, I was gonna say 7.6.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, to be different for sake of difference, I would probably put it. I would throw it up in the 8s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're around the same. Same thing.
It would be in there. I mean, that's lofty altitude, and you start getting into the high 8s and 9s.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like MW2,
MW3.
or like original Modern Warfare. Like those are some like for me like Black Ops. I think Black Ops 3. The maps of Black Ops 3 are god tier.
Yeah, exactly. So,
those are insanely good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this game had really good maps. Besides Miami, that's the only one.
Yeah, exactly.
Get Miami out, and it's up in the 8s, bro.
This one. Maybe you guys like think otherwise. Like I know a lot of people like aren't the biggest fan of this game.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling a lot of people like we're gonna come back to this game after a few years, and people are gonna be like, "Wow, this game was it's actually pretty good."
Dude, before we go to the next one, man, I see it all the time on like Twitter. People be like, if you liked Cold War, like they're just trashing it, being like, if you like this game, like, bro, you gotta check yourself. Like this game was hot garbage.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting over here like, man, maybe I'm faded. Like I thought this was a really good COD. Like
it was a good. Like again, we're talking about public matches. Like like casuals.
Exactly.
It was a fun game.
Yeah. And too, like we're not gonna talk about much, but like even on the competitive side, it was fun to watch.
Yeah, exactly. And this is coming. We're not playing competitive.
Yeah,
fans.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
From our perspective,
just like watching it, it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But we do get that because like we play, so like and we know the maps a lot, so it's just fun in general.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really bad at all to be watching or playing.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. I really like the maps a lot, and again, like we said at the top of it, I like this game a lot. But again, if you don't agree, let us know.
Yeah,
absolutely cook us. What was the next thing? I had guns. Was the next thing.
Next topic, we can talk about weapons. I guess
boasted.
I'll go first.
Straight boasted.
All the weapons launch with the game. I enjoyed.
Yes.
Right at launch.
It launched with.
So, AK-74U. Godlike SMG.
Yeah.
That it took me a bit.
S+.
Yeah. That took me a little bit to get used to it. Like it just didn't grow on me. Yeah. I was like hot on the MP5 for a while.
Yeah, I was too. Yeah.
But again, like there's a bunch of like nerfing and like tuning with these weapons throughout the season. But the XM4, that was the main AR everyone used, and then it got like nerfed.
Yeah. Nerfed it into the dirt.
It's still decent.
That's good, yeah.
But then, like, the Krig was second best, and, like, now I just use a Krig all the time.
Yeah.
LMGs, I would say a little bit busted. There's no recoil.
Busted.
And with
those
the snipers,
are laser beams.
Snipers, too, like, those are busted. Like,
yeah.
If you can shoot, like, those are busted. Because there's no recoil.
Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed the weapons in this game.
Yeah, I did too. Asterisk at launch.
Yeah, exactly. Big.
Because like even now, like take out all the DLC weapons, which I think absolutely destroyed the game.
Yeah.
Personally, I think, it's really good. Like most of the subs in that game, like what KSP's good.
The Milano.
Yeah, the Milano's not bad. Yeah, fire rate's slow, but it's good.
Yeah.
Like they had a pretty diverse range of stuff, like with all the guns. And they did a good job balancing them all with their pros and cons. I think some of them was just, I mean, it happens with every year. Like the Farah, I remember, like that gun was hot trash.
Yeah.
It was just the difference, like with regards to its power over recoil. Like that thing, you couldn't keep that thing straight. You had to have your analog pulled all the way down to the floor.
Yeah.
And then it just got it got buffed, and the thing was a laser.
Yeah.
And then they nerfed it real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the guns are really good. I mean, I really only stick with the sub, like the AK-74U. I was the same thing. Use the MP5 at first. 74U, the Krig. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones like for the ARs that I use. I really think that's it. That I end up using.
Yeah, I mean my top 3 weapons are the 74U, Krig, and XM4. Like in game, like based on my stats.
Yeah,
those are like my most used guns. But like my third most used weapon, the XM4.
Yeah,
I have like 9,000 elims.
Yeah,
my Krig is second, and I have 20,000.
Yeah.
So a big disparity there.
Yeah, like my 74U, like I think I can't remember my second is. It might be the Krig, I think. With like I can't remember where it's at. I think it's over 10K. I think maybe like 12 or 13. But my 74U Pro, that thing, that's like all I use.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't remember where that's at. I don't know if I'm capping, thinking it's at 50 or close to it. Like it's in that realm.
I mean, I know like you used to sub way more than
that's
me.
all. Yeah.
Like I definitely have way more like AR kills than you.
Oh yeah,
I know,
no doubt.
My 74U, I think it's at like 35.
Yeah, so I'm definitely like
there.
Yeah, I'd probably be in the 50s then.
Yeah.
Like I remember it's somewhere around there, right, for the limbs.
Yeah.
Again, those aren't like full kills. Like those are just like the
limbs.
Yeah. So if I shoot a guy and then the other guy finishes him, that counts.
Yeah. So overall, weapons at launch, really good.
Yeah.
But what really screwed up the game, in my opinion, and the whole season thing is the new DLC weapons. I would say every single one that dropped, at least something was broken.
Yes.
Absolutely. We won't go through all of them, but
no.
First off, LC10
busted.
Yeah, right at launch, like
laser beam.
Still a laser beam.
Yep. Fire. The time to kill TTK. Insane.
Yeah. And anyone could use that gun.
Yep.
I feel like with a gun like that, and like all the ones that I'm gonna mention after this, it gets rid of that skill gap.
Yep.
The 74U like has a little bit of kick. It has kick.
Yeah.
Even the Krig. Like the Krig, you can make it like a laser beam, but there's still like a bounce to it. LC10, there's literally nothing.
Yeah. LC10 is almost it's not as bad, but it's getting there with like the ACR.
Yeah.
Like bro, like you
and it's a sub.
Yeah, exactly. Like the ACR was a freaking laser beam.
Yeah.
You know? But it like thinking back to some of those games, right? Like MW3 and all them, like the UMP, which was like the gun to use. Like that thing wasn't a complete laser. Like it had some recoil.
You had to control it a little bit.
Yeah. But that made sense being a sub, and the AR be one that's like obviously if you're gonna be in close engagements, you're going to get toast.
Yeah.
Or have a harder time. Yeah. But the accuracy's there.
Yeah.
But that LC10, bro, that thing is like...
It's a do-it-all.
Yeah, it is like the ultimate do-it-all gun.
Yeah.
You could beam people cross-map, and that thing's a laser beam. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, exactly. And,
same thing with the Tech 9.
Yeah, Tech 9, we'll talk about that. That Tech 9... That has it has recoil. It has more recoil than the LC10.
Yeah.
But the time to kill on that is ridiculous.
Yeah. Nightmare.
It kills so fast. And I couldn't even imagine seeing these guns like used competitively.
Oh, forget it.
It would be a nightmare.
Yeah, it would have sucked. And like the Marshalls too, like those shotguns, those things still. Yeah. I'm suffering the PTSD.
Yeah. So the Marshalls were the like single fire like pistols.
Just hearing that name.
Yeah, that came out in season 5, like towards the end of season 5.
Yeah.
So those I hate those.
Can't stand them.
And then the Street Sweeper back in season 3, I think, which was a striker shotgun.
Yep.
That was really bad.
Busted.
But then they nerfed it. It's still pretty bad, but like we don't see it as much anymore.
Yeah, you definitely don't. You see those the Marshalls.
Because those things, they're literally one shot.
Yeah.
Like you one shot everyone. And then I'll mention
honorable mention
the EM2.
Yeah,
that's an AR.
Checking myself into therapy right
now.
That's
a 2-shot.
Yeah.
So overall, like the DLC weapons, I mean, they're fun to use. Like, I'm not gonna lie about that. Like,
oh yeah,
if the other team's using them and we feel like we're being outclassed because of the weapon, we take those out, and like that's not even a question anymore.
Yeah, no doubt. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't used those, and you can fry with them.
Anyone can.
Yeah, exactly. Right. First-hand experience.
Yeah.
Those guns are a joke. And we've seen them in those no thumbs hands.
Yeah.
And those people, they fry. I'm like, dude, there's no way like this guy killed me.
Yeah, especially with the Marshalls.
Yeah.
Those guns, like at least the other guns, like you have to aim.
Yeah.
The Marshalls, man, if you're sitting in the corner and a guy gets first shot on you and you just pop, they're dead.
No, I agree. And I think the thing with guns as well, that like particularly with the subs that was annoying was the task force barrel. That was a game changer for any sub. Yeah, like there's no other reason you would want to use like especially on the submachine gun, just running that. It made the damage so much better.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason like in the pros they got rid of that. Like they didn't allow people to use it because it was so powerful. It just made your gun that much better.
Yeah. It gave you At least on the 74U, it gave you a little more recoil.
Yeah.
But like it would kill so fast. That's the thing.
Yeah.
On the LC10 and like the Tech 9 Task Force, there is no recoil. Like, you kill so fast with it, and it's just those guns are just so overpowered.
Yeah,
you know. At least with the 74U, like I don't use Task Force anymore. I have a class with Task Force on it in case like I need to use it. But that's the thing. Like you could make the 74U the best sub in the game.
Yeah,
like a laser, like an actual laser.
Yeah,
but people like didn't want to do that or just didn't do it. Which, because they wanted like the LC10 or whatever.
Right. So now the guns, I mean, overall, like they had a lot of memorable guns, whether or not for the right reasons.
Yeah.
If I had to score the guns in this game, I'd probably throw it in the 8, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I thought for the most part, they were pretty balanced.
Yeah.
But I think what drew it down was those DLC guns. I think just really like it eliminated all the other guns.
Yeah, exactly.
Just because there's no reason for you to use the other guns in the game if you have those DLCs because they're so powerful.
Yeah, exactly. And like the meta, when we're saying meta of the game, like it's the majority of the guns that people use. The DLC weapons should never become the meta.
Yeah.
Ever.
And they 100% are in this game.
Like if you want to rock a main AR and like fry with it,
use
EM2.
EM2.
Yeah. If you want to be a sub, it's either the Tech 9 or the LC10.
Yeah.
And those are all the guns you need right there.
Exactly.
And that should never happen in the COD. I mean, I want to say like they're decent at updating the game.
Yep.
But those guns were just so broken.
Yeah.
Supposedly they nerfed the LC10. No. It's still laser.
Yeah. I don't know what they did to it because it's the same thing.
Yeah. So I mean, for weapons, like I'll give it like, a high 7.
Yeah.
A 7.7.
Yeah,
that's what I'll give it because I think later on in the year, like we'll think about like some of these guns.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to think. Like if the Krig was really good.
Yeah.
Like if it was a ACR or
yeah, exactly.
ICR back in the day.
Yeah. Is it gonna hit that legendary status? Only time will tell.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll see from years to come. But we can move on to the next topic, which is I guess like pacing, overall like mechanics of the game.
Yeah.
We can talk about that next.
Okay.
And for pacing, I mean, I love the pacing of this game. I think it benefits our play style a lot more. Which is in your face, being really fast, I know some people I know some people hate it because, people are literally flying at you all the time.
Yeah.
Which I know you and I like because we thrive in that chaos. Like we want people running at us.
Yeah.
Like we hate, slow camping, sitting around. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. I'll like add more to it, but what do you think?
Yeah, I get such conflicting thoughts about it because personally I thought this game was fast, but then hearing other people say it's really slow, it's just kind of weird because like I think about MW, that was a slow game for me. That felt like very slow.
Yeah.
Whereas this game, what I like about it is there is the ability to have a good balance between being fast and slow. None of the perks I don't think really catered though to you. Like I guess some of the other games like you'd have perks that make you faster or doing that. Yeah. This game doesn't have any of that. But still, just the way you play and if you adapt that play style, you can be successful in it. Yeah, I thought the pacing was great. Like I love just right off spawn, just hauling.
Yeah,
there's definitely confidence associated with that, but you can be successful just doing that and jumping at people. I like the slide mechanic in this game. I thought it was pretty good. I really liked it. I mean, again, all these things have grown on us over time because if you were talking to us like after week 1, bro, we'd be throwing this game in the dumpster saying this game sucks.
Yeah, exactly.
But you definitely just learn how to play it over time and start to appreciate and just at least understand those mechanics and how to work them.
Yeah. And like my big thing, right? I mean, I rock the AR a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely a really fast AR player.
Yeah.
Especially if you watch me around the map, like I'm dropping as many kills as like you as a sub.
Yeah.
And I like that play style. I personally don't like the ARs that just sit like in a window.
Yeah,
and they literally don't move.
I can't stand that either.
That's just, I don't know. It's so boring to me. And I personally love like running, sliding into that window, popping them, sliding out, like running around.
Yeah.
And again, like you said, like that's definitely a confidence thing.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And definitely taking advantage of some of the movement. Like you do slide canceling all the time. Yeah. Like I love sliding off rails. Like it feels smooth.
Yeah.
It just feels like a smooth
really
game
smooth.
to me. Yeah.
And I know back in MW, like I tried using an AR a lot.
Yeah.
I think I used the M4 was like my most used gun in that game.
Yeah, I think honestly, me too. Maybe because I just couldn't thrive as a sub in that game. Like using the MP5, it was hard.
Yeah, I used the M4 a lot, and my big thing was I was punished for how I played in this game, which I know it's two different games, but like I'm a faster AR player.
Yeah,
and I would get ripped if like some guy was on a heady.
Yeah.
Like I would try to slide away.
Oh yeah. Yeah, smoked.
This game, like I'm not punished for like running around.
No, you're definitely not.
And I hated being punished for, trying to flank.
Yeah.
I hated that so much.
Yeah.
And I hated that people that would literally camp and just mount, they're rewarded.
Yeah.
This game, you can't really do that. You have to be like moving.
Yeah. So all those things in the movement definitely tied in. Like I liked like in the perks, they didn't do too much to help with it, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Just because the game overall, it did cater to both styles.
Yeah.
Whereas I felt like with something like MW, again, this is all like playing like from our experience in public matches. Like you can play multiple ways.
Yeah.
You can like we've had guys who are more aggressive towards us, and we'd had those people who are super slow too, and they like frustrate you and you want to snap your controller.
Yeah.
Because they just don't move.
Yeah. Exactly.
But at least the game and the maps allow you to do that.
Yeah.
And drop like decent kills doing that. Yeah, I was a fan though overall. Definitely some of like the engine that the Treyarch was running for this game, I really liked.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. And I mean, Treyarch hasn't disappointed.
Yeah, so they definitely didn't.
I enjoyed the pacing of the game. Like you said, some of the tips and tricks of just like moving, like the thing that I was talking about like a few episodes ago, where you stop sprinting and sprint again, and you sprint faster.
Yeah,
like that's just because we play the game a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I figured that out. I'm like, oh wait, I can move way faster than other people. Right. Again, like you said, the slide canceling, that's super fun if you can do it. In this game, like, drop shotting's annoying, but at least this game, like, allows you to do it.
Yeah. It's weird because, like, slide canceling is definitely an advanced movement. But I remember, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think back, like, to, like, the Modern Warfare game. Not last year's, the MW2, MW3. Yeah. Drop shotting was so much more prevalent. It was way more prevalent.
Yeah, because you couldn't slide in those games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, dude, you think about that now. If you went back to those games, bro, I'd be like mashing circle. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
what's happening?
That mechanic changed drop shotting because, you can't slide cancel in those.
Yeah.
You're just running.
Yeah. Stopping. When did that get introduced? Was that BO?
No, Advanced Warfare.
AW is when they did it? Yeah.
The first slide. Because.
Well, that was the first boots, or the first jetpack game.
Yeah, yeah. So, and like, Black Ops 1, they had the dolphin dive, but it wasn't the slide.
No,
my bad. It wasn't AW. It was Ghosts.
I was going to say, was it Ghost?
Slide, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that movement, that little thing just went and changed it because, like, I get drop shotted, but very rarely.
Yeah.
Like, very rarely. Yeah. Like, it happens to me, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, did this guy just drop shot me?
Yeah. And I slide cancel a lot, but also I jump a ton. I'm a fucking bunny around the map. Like, I'm always jumping around, trying to catch people off guard.
Yeah.
And I'm not hurt by that.
Yeah.
I know in other CODs, jump shotting isn't as good as drop shotting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. This game, you can, like, jump shotting is definitely another mechanic that you can abuse.
Yeah.
And take advantage of.
Yeah. And, I'm sure some people listening to this, like, hate that we're even talking about jumping around corners, slide canceling, drop shotting, but, I'm a personal believer of if it's in the game,
take advantage of it.
Use it.
Yeah. No, I agree too. It's just it's those players just like you're talking about with the sprinting, if it's something that you can you can exploit and do and
Yeah.
learn, that's just, what do you want, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like I know a lot of people can, even like some simple mechanics like the stopping, sprinting, and then sprint again. Like anyone can do that.
Yeah.
Or even the jumping and sliding off a rail, and it gives you like a huge boost.
Right.
Not anyone can do that. It may be, a little bit harder for some people.
Yeah.
But, again, like we learn this stuff like over time.
Right.
And it does give you a slight advantage.
Yeah. If you do learn it and get good at it. Like you're way better at slide canceling, like partly because you've practiced it more.
Yeah.
And you also like, because the controller you play on, it's easier for you to do it too.
Yeah.
But it really comes down to you've practiced it more. Where like myself, I can do it, but I just don't do it enough.
Yeah. And it's like you would have to play claw to do it way easier.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing.
And I'm like, I ain't doing that, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You have to train your brain to play a whole different way.
Yeah.
So,
but overall, though, wrapping up that one, movement in the game, I don't even know how to even rate that. I don't even know if I could give it a rating.
Compared to other CODs, I mean,
I'd throw it up there. I'd throw it in like 8s. Throw it 8-4.
Yeah, I mean,
I liked it a lot.
I'll give it a 7-7.
Sticking in the 7.
Yeah, I mean, there are other games where I like the movement more.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't hate this. Like, this thing was crisp.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
Yeah, no, it was super crispy.
It was a good boots on the ground game.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people hated it because of the slide cancel particularly.
Yeah.
But again, like, if it's part of the game, I think you should keep it in.
No, I think so too. It's not that it's even busted. It's just like certain button inputs that you can hit.
Yeah.
That's what your character's doing,
And before we go to the next topic, like the overall multiplayer, when we talk about it, the Black Ops 3 G slide, if any of you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that you didn't even need a scuff. You could do it with a regular controller, and that gave you a huge advantage.
Yeah, if you could G slide. Oh, yeah, I'm remembering it now.
And then they patched it, and I was like,
toast.
I was so, like, in the habit of G sliding everywhere.
Right.
And then they patched it, and I'm like, this doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
Before we go, like, wrapping up, like, all of it, encompassing it, what did you think about the season passes themselves, like what they included in each of them? Were you a fan? Not a fan?
So I'll go over that like once we do like the cons.
Okay.
So I mean, it falls into that.
Yeah.
But overall, like the seasons and stuff, I mean, I enjoyed the content that came out of it.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm kind of on the same boat.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit more on the cons with the whole season thing.
Yeah, I was gonna think like we do like an overall recap right now.
Sure.
And then we'll list out like cons.
Sure. So overall, we jumped down to it.
Yeah. Overall, I enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it grew on me. It took like a good month, I would say, for it, for us to get better.
Yeah.
Because we would just hop on and get fried.
Yeah.
And the skill-based matchmaking was god awful.
Horrendous.
Yeah. And we were thrown into lobbies that like, dude, there are people in like high school playing all day, and we just got back from work and we're trying to play and we're getting cooked.
Yeah, just getting absolutely demolished.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing like people trying to go into like the AM scene. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Cut me some slack here.
Yeah.
Let me learn this game.
But I mean, overall rating out of 10.
I was gonna say 7-7.
I mean, it falls in.
If you go and you find the mean.
I'll give it like, I don't know, a 7-9.
7-9.
Yeah, 7-9. I like it. I don't want to give it an 8, but I do at the same time.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is like one of my favorite CODs. I'll say like it's up there.
Yeah.
Like if we make a tier list, like I would put this in A.
Yeah. For me, this is like an 8-3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like because the games that I think of, I mean, it's such a problem because they're all up there because of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like World at War, MW3, Black Ops 3, and Black Ops 4. But like the first 3, those games are like high 8s and the 9s.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Know? That's why it's hard for me to give it like an 8. No, I'll give it an 8.
Yeah. Send it. Fuck it. Send it.
But the only reason why I give it that score is just because, again, like you, like my games that I would pick up this game again in 5 years and play it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But games that I would choose over this, MW3, like BO3, BO4, like those are 3 games I would hands down play another year than this game.
Yeah, exactly. And for me, those are like they're in that like 8, 8-9, like 9-4, 9-5 range. Like they're that good for me.
Yeah, exactly. So overall, like again, this year will hold a special place in our heart too.
Absolutely.
We started the podcast on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I mean, this game, like, great game. Yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, we'll go into the cons a little bit afterwards.
Which sucked.
But what was your rating? You said like an 8.3.
Yeah, I think 8.3.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just want to say thank you to Treyarch.
Thank you. Vondahar.
They did keep up with all the updates.
Lord Vondahar. They did. That's what I was happy about, too.
They kept up with the community, which I appreciate a lot.
Yeah, they didn't forget about, like, everybody playing the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we've seen that before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those guys were updating, like, BO4.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, while Modern Warfare was out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and in this game, they're going to be doing it, too, because Season 6...
is going to be going on while Vanguard is still out.
Yeah, it's going to be going on for a while.
Yeah.
So, overall, thank you, Treyarch.
Thank you. We love
it. They have not disappointed.
No.
Like, every game that they've dropped. Oh, yeah.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. But, you know, every COD will always have cons more than others, so I guess we can jump into that. I'm sure some of my cons you'll have, too.
Yeah.
We can jump into the seasons, because you mentioned it.
Yeah, right.
I did like the seasons a little, some parts, like the content part. Yeah. Things I didn't like about it. Prestiging, number one thing.
Yeah.
I get why they're doing it, because they want, retention. They want people to come back and play every season. But, like, I want to grind. Yeah. Just, like, right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
And if you and I take the totals of hitting Master every Prestige, you and I are well over 1,000 levels.
Yeah.
So the amount of time that we've put into this game, like, technically is not really reflected. Like, we get the 6 stars underneath our name, you know, and, like, we're 200 and, whatever Master Prestige. But we're not the coveted, like, 1,000. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. I totally agree. I thought the prestige system in this, like, personally, I think it's dumb.
Yeah.
Like, just straight up, I think I don't like it at all. Yeah. I much prefer the standard prestige system that's been in, like, every other COD.
Yeah.
I think it started with MW last year. They went and changed it.
Yeah.
With, like, the ranking, like, to 155. I just thought it was dumb. I just don't like it.
Yeah. And that game, they de-ranked you.
Yeah, right? Yeah. It's just, it didn't make any sense to me. It was so stupid. But this game, like, it was cool because they had good prestige emblems and everything. And again, you're right. Like, they're doing it for retention, which I completely understand. Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like how you're right. Like, what's the point of grinding? Like, unless you're some psycho who's gonna every season try to get to 1,000. I mean, and if you've done that, well, like,
not get to 1,000.
But you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you try to get to 1,000 every season, like, if you've done that, like, I know Pomage has, right? But, like, bless your soul if you've done that, man. Like, that's absurd.
Yeah, Pam, that's his job.
Yeah, right. Because you only have 60 days, or something like that.
Something like that.
To go and hit 1,000.
Yeah.
Like, I guess mathematically, like, obviously you can do it. He did it.
Yeah.
But that's, like, what's the point? Like, that's the whole thing to me, is there's no reason to do that because you don't get anything out of it. Like,
yeah, and, like, you're gonna be reset next season.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it is nice that like, you're rewarded, like, an emblem, a cool, like, prestige logo. Yeah. Well, in MW, like, I don't think you were rewarded anything. Like, I'm pretty sure you just got deranked.
Yeah. That's what I remember.
Yeah. And this game, like, there are 27 prestiges, dude. Yeah, I totaled my levels up yesterday. I'm well over 2,000 levels.
Yeah.
And, like, first season, I was, like, level 688.
Right.
Like, from zombies and, like, multiplayer.
Right.
Like, that's what you would expect. Most people are grinding the first season.
Yeah.
You know? But the fact that I didn't really get much out of it. You know what I mean? Like,
there wasn't really any reward.
Yeah. Like, people will load into the game. But they can't see that we're master in all the seasons unless they go and hover over us.
Yeah.
Where that's one extra step where I feel like you shouldn't have to do.
Yeah.
Like, we should be able to load into a lobby, and I want to see, like, the guy that's like, oh shit, he's master prestige and a giant emblem, like spinning or something.
Yeah.
You know, like a cool animation.
Yeah.
That person worked for.
Yeah, or they should have. I thought with it, they should have had the banners next to your name.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Like if you're looking in the menu there when it's loading up, they should have put the banners next to you, so you get to see like, oh, dude, like this guy, like 6-6-3-1.
Yeah,
like
they should have something like that.
Yeah.
So when you you don't need to go and like hover over someone.
Yeah.
You know? Because I mean, again, like players like us, we love COD, so we're gonna keep playing no matter what.
Right.
But like at the end of the day, like what are we getting out of it besides the content in the seasons?
Yeah. So I wasn't a big fan of the prestige in that game. Again, I understand, but just wasn't really a big fan of it. The content within the seasons themselves, I was like very mixed. It was okay.
Yeah.
Obviously I didn't like it that they had the weapons in there. I thought that was just frustrating. And I won't go on much about it, but we've talked about it in other episodes. I didn't like the whole season like buying stuff. Like I thought that would all be cool stuff that they throw into the season pass, or like we talked about with doing like loot crates or something.
Yeah.
You know. And I know that that's such like a touchy subject.
Yeah.
You know, some people are like all for it, and other people are like, it literally killed gaming. Killed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, it did.
Yeah.
If you do it wrong.
Yeah.
If you do it the wrong way, it definitely does.
I'm with you. Like the content, like some of it was cool. You know, some of it was like, all right.
Yeah.
I get why they're doing the battle passes and stuff, but like I just hate that. Like you and I, we paid $70 for the game. Because we bought the version for like next gen console.
Yep.
But we paid $70 already. Like I don't want to pay like another $10 to buy the battle pass, which we did, by the way.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to defend it, but like at least like we got enough points from the battle pass because we grinded.
Yeah.
To buy the next battle pass for free, essentially.
Yes, and we ended up doing that through every season.
Yeah.
After paying for the first one.
Yeah.
And we never spent our COD points on anything else, right?
Yeah.
So that was
you couldn't.
Yeah, like you'd have to do some quick math to make sure that the amount of COD points you earn from the season pass is enough to go, and then like maybe you have some carryover, you have some leftover COD points to then buy stuff. But even still, you can't do anything with them.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can't buy anything with 200 COD points.
Yeah, 'cause I think after every season you get like an extra 150 to 200, which like you can't do it. Like now we can because we played 6 seasons worth.
Right.
But like during the season they dropped cool skins.
Yeah.
But like we weren't about to pay like $25 for like a bundle.
Yeah, because all the bundles, like the good ones, were 2,400 COD points.
Yeah.
Which is $25 or something like that.
That that's a lot of money for
that's
just
a ton.
for that.
Yeah.
If it was like $5, that's way more reasonable.
Yeah.
Even $10 for like a pack of stuff.
Yeah.
That's way more reasonable than $25.
Yeah.
And the whole like some of the content in the seasons, like they weren't that exciting, which like I'll go off of. That's why I like the loot crate system, because if you keep it purely cosmetics, cool ass skins, you know, cool camos, like it's great. Like I'd rather have that than the seasons.
Yeah.
And in the seasons, like we got some skins, we didn't even use them.
Yeah.
Like we have some cool skins, but we bought like the CDL skins. I think in total of this whole game, we've probably spent like $100.
Yeah.
Because we bought the CDL skins.
I bought 2 things. I bought like the CDL skins, and then I bought like I don't think you have it.
Pack. Yeah.
Well, there's like that. It was like that team extension pack that had like all the titles and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
But like that was only like $5, right?
Yeah, I think it was like $5-10.
Yeah, so we spent like $100.
Yeah, which is that's like a decent amount.
Yeah. But imagine if we bought like the Scream skin, which I really want.
Yeah, I want it too.
It's $25.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. And with the season pass too, something that was annoying is the guns that they would put the camos in there for. It was all camos that were specific to that season's gun.
Yeah, it was what do they call blueprints?
Yeah,
specific blueprints for a certain gun.
Right. So you couldn't like in loot crates. Like we would play. I remember in BO4, like you would get. They'd have like I don't know. Say there was a camo like I can't even think of one. They had like
reactive camo.
Yeah,
those would go on every gun.
Yeah, they'd have like one reactive camo and it was that thing, but you would get it on every single gun, right? So then you'd go through a loot crate, you get the reactive for the ICR, or you'd get it for whatever gun, and then you'd be like pumped, or you'd be like whatever, because you got a reactive for the launcher. You're like, I don't give a shit,
Yeah, exactly.
But if you got it on a gun that you like, you're amped. This game is like, I can't remember. I don't think I use any other camos other than the one that they like from the CDL pack.
Yeah, like
I'm pretty sure I don't.
I don't really either. I mean, like I have some like blueprint like parts. Like I think that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
But it just stinks that you're limited to that specific weapon.
Yeah.
Which personally, like you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like if you unlocked a blueprint, like it shouldn't even be called blueprint. It should just be a camo that you unlock. You know.
Yeah.
Again, like we keep talking about loot crates.
Yeah.
But if they did the loot crate system, you can get this camo for some LMG.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, whatever, you don't use that. But at least you have the option to keep, like, opening loot crates for that camo for, whatever gun.
Exactly.
Or, for the grinders, make us grind for that camo so we can unlock it for all the weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, we've played so much COD, throughout all the years. And there are games that have rewarded us, like, really well.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, BO4, I want to say, like, did the best job. Because this reward system was really good. The camos were cool. Skins were all right. You could definitely do more, but like they did a lot of cool things with it.
Yeah. And like within that, a con, right? Ending on a sour note, right? The thing that bothers me with that, man, is because you'll have the stuff that's in the game, right? Like all the stuff that's in the store, and it's untouchable unless you pay cash.
Yeah.
Like that is the most frustrating thing. Again, like we've mentioned 1,000 times before, it's if they have it that way, it has to be a two-way street. It's either like, I mean, who are the kings of it? Grand Theft Auto, right?
Yeah.
Like, they've got to figure it out. Yeah, right, bro. Jesus Christ. Like, they took it too far.
They sort of have it figured out.
Yeah, but like financially, they got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like they at least are like they give you some hope, being like, hey, little Johnny, like if you grind multiplayer, there is a chance, or you can buy this. Like if you grind heists,
especially in the beginning. In the beginning, it was feasible.
Yeah, now, bro. I mean, dude, the last thing I remember being expensive in that game was the yacht for like 20 mil, bro. That's probably like chump change.
Yeah, no, there's definitely things that are like 45 or 50 mil,
right?
Which you can grind for.
Yeah, you can grind for, or at least I remember the biggest thing that they had was the Megalodon card, which was $100.
Yeah,
and I thought it was 8 million.
Yeah, it's something like that. Like, so imagine if you were buying like a $50 million, like, you buy the yacht with the helicopter on it, with the bachelor pad, like everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. That's over $400. Like, if you have to spend that, you
just bought a damn NFT.
Yeah, like it's absurd.
That's what it is.
Yeah, seriously, it's ridiculous. That was something again that just really like rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Is there are so many things that we've seen in the seasons that I've wanted to get and been excited about, but you can't get them because they're just like they're just kind of looking at you in the store, like pointing their finger, laughing at you, being like, "Hey,
you have to spend cash.
Give me your credit card." I'm like, dude.
Like
at least dangle that carrot in front of me, being like, "Hey, you want this, man? You gotta grind." And I'll be like, "Dude, I'm up for it."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because then it gives you and me an incentive.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of me just sitting back being like, "Yo, let me grab my wallet." Like that.
Yeah. And I know we keep talking about like this, but
pisses me off.
Yeah, I just don't want. We already spent this much money on a game.
Yeah. Stop making me try to spend more.
Yeah, and we. Like, obviously, we're supporters of the game. Yeah. Like, we're grinding this game. We have so much time on it. Yeah. And the seasons, like I was saying, that you only get, like, an extra 150 to 200.
Right.
They give you that slight, like, oh, wait, I have 200 points. Yeah. I just need to spend, like, an extra, $20. Yeah. And then I can buy the skin.
Yeah.
And they do that every season.
Yeah.
Where it's, like, they're just teasing you. Oh, just spend money to get it.
Yeah.
Where... I don't know, that rubs me the wrong way, like you said. They should give us, we need to grind to get these points, and then we can exchange those points for, like, a skin.
Yeah. No, I agree, and I wonder like people listening like how much you guys have spent on this game.
Yeah,
like if you've spent any, like tweet at us at the COD Casuals. Let us know if you spent any money on this game at all, like regarding buying stuff from the store.
Yeah,
and how much you have, because I've maybe spent like again with those packs like the CDL skins like for the the skins and the camo.
Yeah,
and then that other pack that I bought for the teams. That's maybe $20.
Yeah.
You know, so then that totals up to $90.
Yeah,
that I've spent on this game. Like that's all I've ever bought. I haven't bought anything from that game non CDL related.
Yeah, and I've only bought the CDL skins, the optic skin. That was all I bought, which was $10, and I bought the season pass. So I mean,
well, yeah. So no, I'm at $100 then.
Yeah,
right? yeah. And
so
you're at 90.
I'm at 90.
Yeah,
which with the amount of time we've played,
it's worth it.
Completely worth it.
Yeah,
but like I'm not gonna lie that there have been plenty of skins that came in that I'm like, damn, I really want, like, that's cool. I want that. Yeah. But I'm not spending $25. Yeah.
I will say the skin that they added for if you pre-ordered Vanguard, like Ghost Soldier or whatever, that's sick.
Yeah, that is cool.
They hit a home run with that skin. Yeah. That is sick.
I need to put that on.
Yeah.
But I just haven't.
Yeah, right.
But, well, see, that's like we pre-ordered the game. They're rewarding us.
Exactly.
Right. But in this, like, I don't want to pay $25. If you bought 2 skins, that's $50.
Yeah.
Imagine like little Johnny for Christmas.
Anyone listening, Johnny, we're sorry. You get smoked.
I want these 2 skins.
Yeah.
Here's $50.
Yeah. Dude, that's $10 extra dollars. I got a whole other game, homie.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, $50, and you get 2.
Do you know how many McChickens that is? Dude?
Exactly. You could go to a nice restaurant.
Yeah.
And get a whole like nice meal. Like,
yeah, or you could get the Scream character and like Rambo.
Yeah, literally. Like that's it. So, I mean, I think this has just been like a recent thing in CODs where like they're just not rewarding players enough.
Yeah.
And I think you and I will say like we stand by that. You need to reward us.
Yeah, and is it going to change?
Who knows? I think in Black Ops 4 they did a really good job, and we're not blaming anyone. It's not Treyarch's fault. Like,
no.
At the end of the day, it's people above in Activision that have to approve all this stuff, and like it can be changed. It's not like it's stuck like this forever. They make the decision.
Yeah, they do. So hopefully. Hopefully they hear us and then they're like, "Yep."
As supporters of Call of Duty, like
long time,
this would make it better, and we're still gonna play the game.
Yeah.
And if you're a company that cares about the fans, that like hear us and stuff like, that should be implemented.
Yeah, and it's even more incentive for not just us, but for anybody who wants to grind. It gives you more reason to, it's just, again, it's like what you want to value. If you want to have the retention of people playing, or if you want to have people who, if there's something in the game, they can simply buy it and that's revenue for them. And you don't really care about if they play the game much more, just if they went and spent that money, the extra cash there. It's just that battle of what do you value more?
Yeah, exactly. I guess we'll round it out there with multiplayer.
Yeah.
And we can jump into zombies for a little bit, last topic.
Yeah.
Because I know we're a little over an hour right now, but we got to give like our overview of this game.
Yeah.
Zombies. I mean, I enjoyed the story a lot. We haven't touched the last Easter egg yet.
I know we're so bad.
We're really close.
We should do that tonight, bro.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because you just got that challenge. I want you to get that though.
I want to get it too, but I'm not sweating that.
Yeah. You have to get it before Vanguard.
Yeah.
Like you got a week.
Yeah.
So actually, no, you got 2.
Yeah.
So
I'm good. I'm good on that.
You have to get that.
Oh no, I'm no way. Yeah. I'm not playing Vanguard until I get that challenge done.
It's 5%.
Yeah, legit. It's 5%. But we do need to hop on zombies because we haven't even.
Well, yeah, we'll do that tonight.
But yes, the zombies in this game I thought were pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the stories with them. I like the maps. I like the bosses too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All the bosses within them were pretty good. Except for I think Firebase Z was, or no, is it Firebase or was it called again? That one. What was it? I'm thinking of that challenge. It's haunting me.
Which one?
The one like what the hell was it? I'm trying to think of what it looked like.
Oh, was it at the end? Like you're thinking of Firebase?
Yeah, Firebase. Yeah, that's
Giant.
definitely what it was. Yeah, that one was kind of weird. I was like, "What's this?" Like,
Yeah,
I have to go back to play that, or at least watch like a lore video. To understand that. But that was kind of weird. I thought the last one that they had done prior to the season 6 one was really good.
Yeah, me too. Again, like you said, everything. Like I enjoyed the maps. I think this year, like I enjoyed the story more.
Yeah.
Like than the actual. Like I want to play zombies just for the like story.
Yeah.
That was really it.
Yeah.
I know earlier, in Black Ops 1 and stuff, and like even World at War, like zombies was just zombies.
Yeah.
There wasn't really anything else to it.
Yep.
There was a story, but not many people followed it.
Yeah.
But like now they're really like developing the story, and that's what I play zombies for now, honestly. Because again, we're primarily like multiplayer guys.
Yeah.
But we're all right in zombies.
Yeah, no, we can hang,
Yeah,
and I enjoy like just with like we talked at the beginning, like with the campaign, I enjoy a good story.
Mm-hmm.
And zombies has just been going on forever.
Yeah,
and it's always such a good story. Mm-hmm. Like with every year with zombies, I think for the most part, it's like always a continuous story throughout all of them. I could be wrong, but with the multiplayer, every game has a different story.
Yeah.
Like there's some games like they do link them. Like obviously, Modern Warfare through MW3 they linked, and like the MW 2019 whatever.
Yeah.
They link those, but some of them like Ghost, like I mentioned, Ghost is such a good campaign, and it ended on a cliffhanger, and we've never heard the like next part of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Zombies, like they definitely jump around a lot in the story.
Yeah.
Like the last zombies I played was BO4.
Yeah.
And like I played like one Easter egg of that. And like that was it. Mainly because I think you have to buy the rest of the packs, like
gotcha.
the maps.
Yeah.
Which in this, like it unlocked with every season.
Yeah.
So like
which was elite.
Yeah, that was a good part about the seasons.
Yeah.
But they should continue like adding free maps like that.
Yeah.
But also like I think zombies, it's a good like middle ground for you and I, because we like story. And we like strategizing, like in multiplayer.
Yep.
And in zombies, like we're talking all the time. And like, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that.
Yep.
Watch this angle, watch this side.
Yeah.
And zombies, it like does that for us.
Yeah.
So it's a nice like break between multiplayer.
No, I agree. And since we can be sitting down, having our whiskey, smoking the cigar, we've hit Master Prestige 6 times.
Yeah.
It's like now we can be like, let's play some zombies.
Yeah, exactly.
we can chill out.
We can chill out and just enjoy the story.
Yeah. And not feel so rushed.
Yeah, exactly. So overall, like, this was. I've definitely been more involved in zombies this year than like the other years, because I think the most I've played of zombies like before this was probably like BO3.
Yeah, I think so too. For me,
that was a while ago.
Yeah.
So
that was forever.
And I didn't even play a lot of that.
No, I didn't either.
So, I enjoyed the story. I'm glad they're continuing zombies in Vanguard.
Yep.
We'll be playing it still.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, like zombies, I can't because the OG zombies is gonna be top for me.
Goated. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give this 7.5.
Yeah.
7.7.
Yeah. 7.7. Yeah.
7.7.
Conservative, bro.
Yeah.
Go against the grain. Yeah, man. I don't know where I'd put this one.
It's hard because like zombies, we don't play it all the time. So
yeah.
it's like,
I can't. Like, I don't really know.
We don't have a good.
I'm not like, who's that guy on YouTube? The guy who's like the ultimate zombies guy.
Noah.
Well, there's Noah, but then there's
Syndicate.
Nah. Well, there's those two guys, and then there's like there's another guy. I can't remember his name. I have to go look it up right now because it's gonna drive me nuts. He's really, really good. He plays zombies all the freaking time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, no, of course no. Well, there's Mr. Dalek JD.
It starts with an S.
I think so.
He does like unboxing reviews now.
Maybe. Like, oh man, no, I have to look this up. I have to look this up. I know he did like a tier list or something like that with it.
While you look at this.
Yeah, no, it'll take me forever.
But I don't think we're the best judge for zombies just because, again,
Mr. T Lexify.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
He plays every zombies.
Yeah,
we're not like him.
Yeah, like zombies is like a pastime for us. Like we just want to play the Easter egg because it's a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah,
it's something different than multiplayer. It's a different pace.
Yeah. I throw this like zombies. I throw it in like the 8s. You know, like that's just super blanket. Like it's good. There's none of the maps there that I don't like or was like, yo, this sucks. Like they're all good.
I liked all the maps. Yeah.
Yeah. And the Easter eggs are pretty good. Again, I thought that Firebase Z one was kind of like meh.
Yeah.
It wasn't as like the final boss was kind of whatever.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought they did a good job.
Yeah. And then the last like zombies map, like Valentina, like
that one, like that was elite.
Yeah, we have to play a lot.
Yeah, that was elite.
That was a good challenge.
So I'm excited tonight to play it, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I haven't seen a single thing.
Yeah, I that's the thing, bro. I've literally seen screenshots of this. I've never seen gameplay of it. I don't know anything about this.
I've seen screenshots of like the monster with like the 3 heads or something.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
like I don't even know what the map looks like.
Yeah, me either.
So
I'm amped.
Yeah. So we'll update you guys on the next episode.
Yeah.
Next episode we'll talk about all Vanguard, pre-Vanguard.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
what we're excited about, whatnot.
Absolutely.
But
rap, dude, that's it.
Yeah, this is it.
That's it.
The final episode of Cold War for us.
I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it, man.
I think we're gonna miss it.
Yeah, like big time. And
elite. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm optimistic about Vanguard.
Goated game.
Yeah. I'm optimistic about Vanguard. We're gonna bring you guys, you know, same content as we do with Cold War.
Yes, sir.
You know, some things may change, but it's gonna be for the better.
Yeah.
More content.
Absolutely.
You know, some cooler things. But overall, Cold War, it's been a good year.
Again, let us know what you think. Do you think Cold War was a good year? Do you think it was the worst year of all time? Please let us know. If you're going to watch on YouTube, go over to YouTube and comment. Make sure, obviously, subscribe and like. But let us know in the comments there, or, again, tweet at us at the COD Casuals. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, and, like, some other news, too. We have a Reddit now. r-the COD Casuals. If you want to post something, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yep. If you want to. You want to be the first one in there.
Yeah, right?
Be embossed.
Yeah. And I want to pull it up here because like we'll wrap it up at this.
Yeah.
But
because we have a lot of stuff in the works for making the podcast even better for all you guys listening. Just more stuff to be interacting with one another and with us. So we can't wait to bring that stuff. It's in the works. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we're working on it.
We got some surprises. I just wanted to pull up some of this stuff. I want to say thank you guys.
Absolutely.
Man, we started this back in February. Can't believe it's been 37 weeks in a row.
Let's go, bro. We've been fine.
And I'm looking at it right now, 151 all-time plays where, like, that might not be a lot for, like, a lot of people.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, it's probably, like, not at all, but that's
for
crazy.
Us, that's crazy. To think that even that many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we haven't... Like, this is all organic. We haven't shared it with anyone.
Yeah.
You know? And its estimated audience in the past episodes, 11.
Yeah.
Dude, we hit double digits.
Yeah.
The fact that 11 of you guys have been listening to episodes, that, like, you don't understand how much that means to us.
Yeah. Dude, I remember, like, when we started, we were just, like, we were gassed to think if we got, like, 20 people listening, like, throughout this entire thing, I'd be like, yo, that'd be nuts.
Yeah.
You know?
Right? And now we got 151 plays.
Yeah.
Somewhere, like, people clicked on that.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, my 2 friends that I told, they definitely didn't click 151 times.
Yeah.
Right?
Said.
So,
and, like, the last episode, we got 17 plays. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
So, again, just want to say thank you guys for the people that came along for the first year of the COD Casuals.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep bringing more to you guys.
Yeah, we ain't taking no breaks. No, we're just going to keep going right into the next episode.
Yep. And quality is only going to get better and, you know, more stuff to come.
Absolutely.
So, again, like Mike said, follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Reddit, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that jazz.
Yep.
Twitter, we're tweeting a lot more, way more frequent. So talk to us. Like, we enjoy talking to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're on Cold War for, like, the last week, we'll be on it.
Yeah. Let us know with that TCC clan tag.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Let us know.
But other than that, we'll see you guys next week in the pre-Vanguard episode.
Can't wait.
And I guess we can wrap it up there.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. So it's been the COD Casuals. We're your host, Justin.
And I'm Mike.
And we'll see you guys next week, guys.
Take it easy.
See ya.